RedCloud actually acquired the team and the intellectual property from the original builders of the M-Pesa platform back in 2006. That entire team was actually based up in Cambridge in the United Kingdom. We were fortunate enough to be able to acquire them from Naspers about 4 years ago. And what we've been doing is actually rebuilding the entire engine purely for the banking sector to enable banks to be able to deliver a standalone platform to generate new financial services for an entirely new marketplace. Indeed, for a marketplace that most banks aren't really able to touch at the moment. You heard a lot today from people that were talking about low-income people and the challenges with banking SMEs. We believe that banks in particular not only have a kind of financial obligation to do that, but also we think it's a significant revenue opportunity for them to be able to do that as well. So we've been spending a lot of time actually developing a very powerful piece of technology we believe is going to help them do that. And we're very excited with some of the early results we've seen from that. We've been working with a number of banks across Africa, across Asia, and across South America. And you'll see some really big news coming out from us soon over the next couple of months about what we're going to be doing with that lot. It's going to be huge. I think blockchain is massively hyped at the moment, frankly. I think it's a big journey to undertake for everybody in terms of understanding the reality of what can be achieved and what can't be achieved. Some of the results you're seeing from the banks at the moment that are currently exploring the technology, it's really in a sandbox environment, it's very early stage. We're actually, we ourselves are actually developing on the blockchain stack. We've seen numbers of issues with it. We've seen some real security issues, transaction processing time issues, but the biggest problem with blockchain fundamentally is it was built to be a very open and interoperable platform. And for banks in particular, that's still a big step for them to be able to have to take. I personally think that blockchain is a good decade away from being anywhere near mainstream at the moment. I think you'll see some very important applications used on it. I think smart contracts actually could become, an initial very big generator of kind of transactions on a blockchain platform. But in terms of the kind of payments infrastructure, cross-border remittances, international remittances piece you're saying, I think that's still a very long way away still at this stage.